Good morning, good evening. Stop asking me to do that intro just because I shaved my head, man. You guys are probably also wondering, all right, what happened to Noah's headphones? I went ahead and swapped to earbuds because ever since I had shaved my head, if I wear that headset longer than like an hour, I get a lump in my head, and I'm trying to avoid lumpy head syndrome, so we're swapping to some earbuds just for now at least. Welcome back, guys, to some more Call of Duty Mobile. Today, we're gonna be a little toxic. So I had asked in yesterday's video, what you guys want to see. And in the comment section, I was surprised to see that the top response was, Noah, how come you never covered the Battle Pass Holger? And, just because we're so late in the season, we're pretty much a week out until the next one, I just thought, it was never worth covering. I had used it in some live streams and had fun with it. I think I might have even intended to make a video on it, but just never did. But the Holger 26 anodized is the Battle Pass version of the Holger. You guys can still get it here this season, and it actually looks pretty sick. Now, luckily, I do have diamond on the Holger, so that's what we're going to be using here. And what's the main appeal of this skin as opposed to like a regular Holger is the fact that the iron sights are much easier to see through. You don't have the obstructing ring that the normal one does have. And I'm actually going to go into the gunsmith and just show you guys what this looks like. And as you can see, super clear, super easy to use iron sights. Now, again, just because this was pretty much the most requested comment that I cover in a video on our last video, I figured we'd go ahead, use the Holger, be a little dirty, try hard sweat today just for the sake of covering the Battle Pass version of the gun. And then also, we're just about to hit legendary rank, so what better way to do it than using the Holger, which has been the meta for like the last 3 seasons of COD Mobile. And this is the build that we're going to be using here in today's gameplay, and you can tell by the attribute details that this is going to be a high mobility build. Minus 24% ADS time, plus 3% movement speed, and then the big plus 36% ADS movement speed. Usually whenever you run mobility attachments, especially ones this heavily, you'll see a decrease in the bullet spread accuracy, but we actually managed to improve it still by 4% despite all of that. And then just for the sake of being able to rotate around the map undetected and just play out our life a little bit easier, I decided to throw on the OWC light suppressor. Now, of course, downsides are going to be to the recoil and damage at range, but the Holger is such a beam, so easy to use that even though we're absolutely destroying its control, it's still going to be super accurate. So I'm going to start queuing up into my first ranked match to show off how deadly this weapon is. I mean, it's no surprise to any of you guys who've been seeing it, like I said, for the last 3 seasons straight. I'll see you all once I find that first match. All right, find our first matchup. We got ourselves a hard point on firing range. So enemies have been holding the hill here for just a minute. I'm going to try to get into the trailer here because if we can hold this down to where we can be really deadly. Taking down our first kill. Our team actually supplying us with a UAV. And with that, we can see that enemies are spawning down low. I had one more in the tunnel. I'm not sure where they ended up going. They might try to funnel around this way. And I'm pretty sure I was hearing footsteps behind me. Go ahead and pre-fire. Oh, call in the UAV. This player actually did not see me, so we'll be able to take out that free kill. UAV is still showing we got players below. I have not used the Holger in a minute. I forgot just like how much this thing shred. Like, it was obviously still really, I'm stuck. Still really good, but it's just been so long since I used it, man. Forgot how easy it is to use too. Footsteps below us. I can't believe that guy re-challenged. Oh, getting knifed there. We were one off of our swarm. I will say, since swapping to these headphones, I actually don't hear footsteps nearly as well as I used to, so that's kind of making it a little bit more difficult for us to get these kills. But I do have a new set of like headphones coming in, or earbuds coming in, that have really good bass. Yeah, like I didn't hear that player at all. Regardless, still slaying out here. Go ahead and pick up that kill. Enemies are trying to push the hill. We're just posted up right now. Got sniper shooting at us. Spray him up, pop the kinetic, and I want to just keep pushing forward here. Enemies should be spawning in front of us, or like around the middle of the map. There goes one. Lay that trip mine down. We're going to pop this UAV and start playing the radar. Enemies should be spawning up like back jungle as well as at the bathrooms. Yeah. Oh. There you go. Finally getting that finish. Beauty of the Holger, man. Just spray and pray. Spray and pray, baby. Hearing more spawning up close. One more at the bathrooms. I want to say that was actually an Annihilator player, so let me just kind of fall back for a second. There we go. Finally taking them out. That'll get us the swarm. Still a lot of footsteps near me. I can't really, like, tell where they're coming from, but luckily that double kill is going to get us the advanced UAV. Really hoping this player doesn't take me out. That guy definitely saw me. Yeah, coming at me with the equalizer. Somehow I'm still able to gun them. And you know what? I'm just like playing the radar, seeing all these dots here. Trying to spray them up through the wall. More player hanging out. More up top. Go ahead and lay another trip mine down. Yeah, I'm hearing these footsteps. I want to say mid. Yeah. Definitely feeling nerfed on the footsteps. Never realized how heavily I relied on them until just now. What the? The player just walked in front of me. Pop another UAV here into this guy. Going into the second half here of the hard point rotations. Looks like our team's got a pretty hefty lead. We're going to just keep defending the hill. Lay another trip mine here on our back, and then just gun players from inside a trailer. Later, UAV. Pop the kinetic, and here we go on the push. Oh, I saw another player. I figured they'd push me. Still managing to actually keep my kinetic throughout all 3 of those kills, and enemies are somehow back on hill. Should be able to get these finishes. UAV showing we got one here on the barrels. Waiting to see if they push in. Oh, they baited my trip mine. But regardless, with that kill, I'm going to get myself the swarm. Heard that player near, and that's going to get us another advanced UAV. Come on, able to gun that player off of the hill. Still playing this advanced UAV. There goes those players. And they're all watching barrels, so I'm not going to push that. I'm actually going to try to work on this flank, just stare at the radar. This guy, I think, has a sparrow in front of me. I was right. Still able to take them out in the back. Got some fresh spawns, more at mid. Just spray them up, use the Holger's power. Go ahead and pop the kinetic. I expect a challenge here from multiple different opponents. Go ahead and pop another UAV into the sky. And now that our advance is gone, we got to be really careful here. But that'll get us another one, actually. And right here at the end of the game, we're starting to streak up pretty heavily. Actually, really close to getting this nuke, but I don't think we're going to get it. I think the game might end on us. We'll keep spraying up, and yeah, maybe with that double kill, we would have ended up closing out game number 1 with the nuke. But as far as like a first game on warm-up, 150 to 97, we slayed out, streaked out. I'm happy with that game. Really good start. Also, I don't know, I didn't really talk about it much just because I've seen this skin a lot, but diamond on this epic actually looks really sick, really clean. So that's just another plus of using this epic. If you do have diamond, you can throw on the completionist camos and it actually looks really good. A lot of the other ones, it kind of looks funky on, especially legendary forms, but this one I think looks really clean. Oh, nasty, dude. 49 kills there to start off the day. And look at that, we even had a little bit of time on the objective. Solid 1 second, man. Let's freaking go. All right, I'm trying to get a nuke here in today's gameplay just for the sake of us using the most OP gun in the game right now. Looks like we're going to be heading back to firing range for a solid attempt number 2. It looks like there's going to be a complete rematch against some of the other players from the last game too. All right, let go. I think I'll have to start this time. I'm going to go ahead and push the A long area. In the last match, I just like went straight up mid. Ooh. Okay, not fun. Thermite immediately being thrown at me, but luckily able to gun that player with pretty much no contest. And now we got the power position again to just gun these players off of hill, and that will immediately get us our first UAV. Enemy spawned at the tunnel. They're still in front of us here. Judging by our teammate spawn point, they're going to start coming back at the bathrooms. So we're just going to rotate and hold down this position. Able to take out one with a solid headshot. That thing was so loud in my ears. The balance of sounds with these headphones is awful. So like some sounds are just so freaking loud. Just gonna keep holding down my ground here easily. Enemies should still be spawning up over there. They might rotate to the barrels in a second here. Surprised nobody's like really challenging kill all too much. I saw a player. Okay, so they're going into the trailer. I'll get us a swarm early on here. And with that kill, it'll be the advanced UAV, so we'll go ahead and pop that. We can see exactly where enemies are going to be challenging from. One over here, A long, able to take them out. And then if I can just hold this position, I should be able to get a couple of easy kills on players mid. Yes, sir. Oh, I wasn't sure if that guy was going to come in and challenge. There goes that player. I do want to hit this reload. One more coming in. Slide out, take advantage of the peeker's advantage there, and get that kill. And we got more players down low. If I could get to the tower right now, I could be insanely deadly. I'm going to do it. Enemies should just constantly be pushing hill, so that I don't think they're going to really be worried about me. I hear footsteps to my right, but we're chilling. Ooh, one going to the trailer. Yeah, behind our teammate. Ah, is that a gas grenade? Dang it, come on, bro. I hear a mid. Oh, okay, there's the swarm. Let's try to use this. Okay, they're spawning all over me now. I gotta try to hold the power positions. Oh, that'll be the nuke, actually. That was really quick. Was not expecting to get that early there, but I'll take it. Okay, here we go. Game number 2 on the rematch. Picking up the nuke. Still got the advanced UAV. Annihilator player here mid trying to shoot at me. Figured they'd take me out. Going down, but not before picking up the, what, 25 kill streak. GG's. Go ahead and pop this. That's the Holger, ladies and gentlemen. The Battle Pass variant with like super clear iron sights as well. I actually like these iron sights better than the Mythic Holger iron sights, surprisingly enough. And there's the nuke. See if our team can close out the win here now. Yeah, we got just enough time to do so if the enemies don't contest. Go ahead and take down a player at A long. We got some pushing from mid, so let me go ahead and pop the kinetic and just go for the hold. Wasn't sure where they were coming from. Kimbo Deagle player spraying me up. I haven't seen those in forever. Jeez. There's one more player on hill. Come on, team. You got this. Go ahead and pop the swarm. Ended up getting that fast just because all of our kills ended up being on hill here. And hit him with the wall bang. I'm going to start watching mid. Swarm taking out 1. Swarm taking out 3 now. Player mid. How many wall bangs have we got in this round? Let me get the hacker count up on the screen right now. Stealth chopper. Yo, shout out to our teammates with persistence. Let's go. Oh, 1 second now on this rotation. I'll give them props. They're really holding on to this game right now. Another Annihilator coming out of the enemies. We just need this 1 point. If anyone steps in before that sentry gun can kill them, they should be able to get the win. Oh, okay. Yeah, enemies persistence keeping them in the game right now. That'll do it, though. GG's 150 to 50 victory. Back-to-back firing range Holger gameplay. I feel like firing range has got to be like the top map for this weapon too. All right, 12 win streak. That'll get us 73 points, and just in those 2 games alone, we progressed halfway through Grandmaster 5. So probably the next time we record a video, we'll be in Legendary. 43 that round, and that is where we're gonna go ahead and call it here for today's video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope you guys all did enjoy this little showcasing of the Battle Pass Holger. Battle Pass is pretty much going to end here in the next week or so. So if you guys haven't already grinded for this variant and you did think it looked cool here in today's video, definitely it's worth going for it. Again, I really love the geometry of this weapon, and its iron sights are super clean, especially when you throw a diamond on. It's just overall a really good look. But anyway, that will do it here for today's video. Again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want to see as far as content goes for the next couple of days. With it being the end of the season and just multiplayer being a little bit more stale nowadays, I've been trying to take up some ideas of content that you guys want to see. So if you see any comments and you think, hey, that's a good idea, make sure to like it so it gets higher up on the comments list and there's a more likely chance that I'll see it and do it. But with all that being said, guys, that will do it here for myself and today's video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.